Amen. Please be seated. Well, have you not known? Have you not heard? So the Isaiah lesson today comes from this section in the writings of the prophet Isaiah, where there's this huge turning point. So the first 39 chapters, the biggest chunk of Isaiah, is often filled with lament and despair and judgment. Doesn't often seem very hopeful. There is certainly hope there, but overall, the tenor of the whole 39 chapters is one of, well, we've done it again. This bad thing has happened. What are we going to do? But then comes Isaiah 40, and a whole new voice sets in. It's this voice of hope rather than judgment, one that is moving forward rather than sulking in the present. Isaiah 40 starts with that line, one of the many lines so many of us love from Handel's Messiah, as if Handel wrote it before Isaiah did. Comfort, comfort ye my people. It goes from despair instantly into this message of comfort and hope. And because of that, because there is comfort and hope, we're able to hear this good news. And we hear the prophet's voice asking those around him, well, have you not heard? Have you not seen? And then he goes on to talk about how God is above the earth, encircling it, stretching out the heavens and making kind of like a tent, a place for humans, for all of God's creatures to dwell. And the good news doesn't stop there, not just that God has created, but even princes are made into naught, according to what Isaiah has for us here, reminding them that the powers that have taken control, the ones who have made Israel feel in this sunken desert valley, made them feel underneath the weight of so many pressures. Isaiah is reminding them that they don't have ultimate power. None of the princes and principalities of this world do. But there is good news. And have you not heard it? Have you not seen? Have you not known? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator even of the ends of the earth. The good news is that he does not grow faint or weary, that he gives power to the powerless, that even the youths, even the ones that just run around with so much energy, at some point become exhausted, but that the Lord renews strength, that even a wearied people can mount up with wings like eagles and soar. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. It's good news on a gloomy day like today, where it'd be nice if we had a little more sunshine in here. On a day where, yes, there was another roof leak, and yes, came in and it smelled like the skunk that sprayed outside had wafted all inside, and so we had incense to cover that up. On a day when there's a lot of logistics and cooking and everything else to go on, in the middle of a busy season, and in our personal lives, even when we feel faint, God does not. God gives power and strength for the task at hand. And on those days when we feel like we're on the mountaintops, when we feel as energetic, like we might just go out and run that marathon, no matter how invincible we might feel, everyone grows weary. Everyone gets tired. Everyone can find themselves in places of exhaustion. But the good news that Isaiah reminded the people of Israel about, the good news like Jesus shared in today's gospel, that he is on the mission to go out, to proclaim, to continue this message, to heal and redeem and restore. The good news is that the Lord does strengthen us, renew us. God has taken care of the things that really matter, union with the Creator of heaven and earth, and through the Creator with all of creation. Not striving for success, not perfection, those things that will pass away, but the things that ultimately matter. God has already taken care of and gives us strength to continue growing in the knowledge and love of the Lord. So even when there's a lot going on, and we will have so much to celebrate at the annual meeting here in just a few moments, even in the messiness of doing the Lord's business, whether we feel like we're running a mile a minute or like we can't even get our shoes on, the Lord gives renewed strength and comfort and rest. We don't have to try to take God's place, but instead can find ourselves doing the work God has given us to do day by day. And in that, we know we can rest when we need to. We can sit back like at an annual meeting and reflect on all that God has been doing in and through us. And we can be renewed, restored, given new encouragement and energy so that we can leave this place soaring as on eagle's wings, running and knowing where to come back to when we're growing faint. May we in today's annual meeting and all of our life together, personally and as a church, may we be renewed with God's strength. Amen.
Amen.